Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. And we are going further into the walled city, into the center of it, actually. And chances are good we're going to have to fight more of those nasty demons that we saw. Let's go ahead and get to it. Ugh. Well, that sounded very gooey. Find alternate route. Well, that's... What does that mean? And they groan. I don't know what we just... I think we just healed her. Kowloon local. What's your story? In the clearing ahead, you find a sobbing middle-aged man amidst a pile of bodies. He's dressed in a cheap suit with a bright yellow tie, but the fabric has been smeared with blood. He takes notice of you and recoils. "Leave me alone! Go away!" As he tries to pull away, his mouth drops open. You can see that he's missing at least half of his teeth. "Can't let them find me. Can't let them catch me. You have to hide from them. From her." Slowly, methodically, he begins to claw at his own eyes. "Can't get free. Can't get clean. When my eyes close, I see them there, twitching, shaking like broken things." He reaches for you with blood-stained fingers. Please help me." Something scrambled his brains. Might have been Qian Ya or her servants, or maybe just the stress. Either way, there isn't much that we can do. "I think I've seen the things that you're talking about. Crescent-shaped heads, twitching movements." He nods, staring at you through red-streaked eyes. "Drooling fire and pissing blood. Bodies like the gums of some huge animal. Teeth thrusting out of pink flesh like the thorns on a rose. Shaking, trembling, and their horrible smiles." His entire body begins to tremble. He doubles over, clutching his head and sobbing. The tears spatter down on the mangled corpses at his feet. "We better get moving, Caleb. We need to stop this before those things drive us as crazy as he is." "Who are you?" "Josie. My name is Josie." Iso jabs you with an elbow. "I've heard of this guy. He's a human trafficker. People sell themselves to him to help their families. He's basically a glorified slave trader." He doubles over, sobbing and hugging himself. Oh, I did not mean to... We can still talk to him. Come here. Oh, he redoes the... Okay. "What happened to your mouth?" We all did it, to try and keep her away, just like in the stories." His eyes well with tears. "It didn't work, and I didn't have the courage to cut out my tongue." "What's with all the bodies?" They came for us, the trembling things." He stares at his hands. "I had to do it. They were making too much noise. I didn't have a choice." Oh, he killed all of them. "You know what? Sounds like you've gotten what you deserve. We're out of here." "I don't know what your story is, ma'am. I'm stepping on you. Hopefully you'll come to here soon and run away." Did we use one of our med packs on her? Oh, we used one of our trauma kits. Eee. Well, that's okay. We saved someone's life. That's what it's there for. Enter the heart of the walled city. Look at that blood. The sound of the typhoon hammering down outside is nearly drowned out by the noise of evacuees fleeing their ordeal. The air smells of fear and bodily fluids, thrums with a bass note of expectation and doom. You pause for a moment in the eye of the hurricane. Ahead, the cancerous core of the walled city and its concrete-encased fortune engine await. No word yet from Mr. Sang. Think he ran again? I have faith in Raymond. He wants to fix this just as much as we do. Probably more. Good. I would rather not have a showdown with a demon goddess. Shutting down that machine sounds much easier. Let's continue clearing a path. Make it easy for him to follow. Fair enough. You're about to leave this location and move on to the heart of the walled city. Continue. Continue. Onward into the breach. We'll probably get a loading screen here. Well, I can almost guarantee we're going to fight the big baddie. The fortune engine. The deafening rattle of machine gun fire fills the air behind you, and the metallic tang of blood cuts through the stench of garbage. You press forward, wading through block after block of insanity, chaos, and death. All around you, the walled city is descending into a churning cauldron of depravity and violence. The calm's of no use. You've tried several times, but there's still no word from the B team. No sign of Raymond, or of Kindly Chang's triad soldiers. Finally, you reach the center of this hellhole, an industrial hatch with its door ajar. This is the place where Raymond Black built his infernal machine, the threshold across which Qian Ya, the queen with 1,000 teeth, clawed her way into this world. Neat! Let's dive in head first, shall we? With our mouth closed, though. We don't want to lose any of our teeth. I'm sure Sean is proud of his teeth. Karma gained 8. Nice. The walls here are thick, steel reinforced. Braids of thick cable run across the floor, and computer equipment, now hopelessly out of date, adorns every elevated surface. Something in the distance is calling to you. It's faint, but you can feel it. The bone-shaking thrum of an enormous machine. This is it. Prosperity. Just like in our dreams. He scans the room, scowling. The fortune engine has to be somewhere in this complex. When we find the machine and secure it until Raymond arrives. Simple enough. Let's get moving then. No time like the present. She tucks her rats into her hip pockets for safekeeping. Oh, and if your foster father doesn't get here soon, I'm going to poison him. No joke. I can't say I blame you. Let's go ahead and spend some karma before we head out. We have 13 karma. We have... Well, we can pump up our quickness and dodge. But our unarmed is at 6. So we have 13. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. I want to do damage, so we're going to pump our unarmed to 6, which costs 7. And then we're going to go and pump up our quickness to 6. And that'll use all of our available karma. And anything else that we get, I don't know how much more we got to go. We'll go into dodge. That looks good. I mean, Sean really hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. He is our tank. And it looks like we're taking the way around. And let's just try and find all the things here. Nothing over here. We've got medical supplies. I'll take that. Dock wagon trauma kit. This will that'll replace the one that I had to use earlier. Well, not really, because I had a platinum one. And this looks like a nice open place to have. Oh, prosperity. So that has to be the place. There's more med supplies there. Got to check out all of this. Is that more med? More med supplies. Looks like there's a place where Gobbet can summon something. Shaman Salve. 7 base HP and a further 7 HP for 3 rounds. And we don't have room for it. It doesn't look. I want to keep the trauma kits. So we'll just send that to the stash. We got plenty of med kits. Let's grab this one over here. And then we'll open this door and all hell will break loose, quite literally, I imagine. Oh, never mind. There is no such creature. The door's been sealed. Looks like it's been shut for quite a while. Got to be some way to get this door open. And that looks terminal. That's convenient. The terminal winks to life at your approach. It's still drawing power. That's promising. Her gaze traces across the screen. Thing isn't even password locked. The display looks corrupted, though. Lots of garbled text and gibberish on that screen. Hey, as long as we can open the door with it, we're good. We don't need it for anything else. Well, let's find out. Sang Mechanical Services Special Projects Division. I can actually read some of this. Prosperity Admin System. Test bed. Attempt to open the door to the Fortune Engines test bed. Here goes nothing. You've selected the door controls from the computer's menu and command them to open. The screen flickers, then goes dark. Damn it, let me take a look. Suddenly out of nowhere, a wave of nausea grabs you by the guts and twists. It doubles you over, then fades. Duncan turns to face you, wincing. What was... As you straighten, you can feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up straight. A buzzing sensation washes over you, drowning out your companion's words and filling your head with white, warm static. In the center of the room, something blossoms into the world. Uh-oh. The figure from your... Hi! How are you? The figure from your dreams looms over you, enormous and alien. The creature is beautiful and terrifying in equal measure, a thing of billowing silk and carved ivory. Qian Ya stands, still as a statue, peering down at you from behind a mask of sculpted gold. Smaller spirits take up positions around her, bowing their heads in deference. He kind of looks like the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2. Well, her hands tighten on her weapon as the color drains from her cheeks. Drek. Stay calm. We can handle this. Wusa. Slowly, with a broad, languid motion, Qian Ya's body begins to shift. The crescent-shaped ivory horns that crown her head cut through the light as she moves, casting strange shadows on the wall behind her. You are here. The voice that pours from behind the thing's mask is indescribably beautiful. The tones are high and musical, and seem to hang in the air long after she finishes speaking. You have come to us. In the corners of the room, servitor creatures echo their queen's words, the garbled sounds piping through gaps in their enamel-lined carapaces. Come to us. We called to you across the breadth of space and time, and now you are here, standing before us, just as you were meant to be. Why did you call to me? What do you want? We call to all who will listen. Her voice is joyous, triumphant. All are welcome in our court. All are welcome. And all are welcome in our larder. The Yama King spreads its arms, its movements full of malevolent grace. You belong here, slave thing, with us, now and for all time. You're no queen. I don't even know what you are. I'm not making a deal with this thing. The thing cackles, its throat pulsing rhythmically. The sound catches in your spine like a razor blade. The slave thing presumes to speak to us as though it were our equal. Qian Ya's iridescent gown parts as she raises a forearm. Your mind rebels against the alien biology that you see underneath. The wet, glistening, of flesh, enamel, and keratin that makes up the Yama King's body. It is mistaken. It is shadow, meat, and we have been starving for 1,000 years. The musical tones of the thing's voice are high-pitched and giddy. It opens its arms to you, offering a view of the chisel-like teeth that protrude from its flesh. Gobbet stares up at the creature, her eyes darting across the shimmering expanse of its body. Well, it's official. I'm terrified. The queen with 1,000 teeth lowers her head, and the unnaturally thick air turns rank and cold. Waves of nausea rack your stomach as a foul wind slides over you like mud. We will rip out your nerves at the root, milk the misery from your protesting body. Her glistening claws weave strange patterns in the air. We will feast on your sorrow, now and forever. Oh dear. Fire is not good? What is this? What's going on here? Snuff flame. Alright, so I assume what we have to do here... Oh, we can actually get those med supplies now. I assume what we have to do here is snuff out the flames, and then she's vulnerable. But we have gibbering nightmares here. Well, this is fun. Let's go ahead and buff up. I did not expect a boss fight, but let's do this. Gobbet. You know what? We gotta summon all the things, don't we? Summons the spirit of a long-dead sorcerer. The fetish is consumed when used. We've kept this for a long time, guys. And you know what? We're gonna use it. Hello there, Mr. Sorcerer. Chaos Ball. Wild Aim. Increases the target's chance to hit. Does not stack nor affect. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's blast the gibbering nightmare. And you missed. Way to go there, mummy. Gobbet, we need to cast haste. You're in cover. I'm going to focus on the ads first before we snuff any of these flames. I mean, well, if we're able to, that's great, but I need to see how much damage I can do to these things. Oh, they are tough. How about lightning strike? Okay, they're not that bad. For 12. ISO, you are definitely... Yeah. Let's snuff out one of the flames. And you get behind cover. And unload into this thing. 24 damage. Okay, it's down. Duncan. This is full cover over here. This thing's probably going to be throwing all kinds of doom and gloom at us. Unspeakable Horror, there's 16. He missed our sorcerer, which is good. We're going to call him Bob. Bob the Undead Sorcerer. Bob is apparently very nimble. And you summoned another nightmare. I see. Okay. Well, if that is the case, holy crap. But we can make it. Hustle, monk. We're going to put out that flame. And we're going to tase you. Eek. Well, we missed that. Gobbet. I need you to head this way anyway. So we will snuff this flame. And you're behind cover at least. ISO, we just have this one to deal with. I'll have you run over here so you're in full cover. Woo. And you can't put that out, but we can get you to hustle this way. Oh, we have to put AP to Bob. Alrighty. We can do that. Six. You keep dodging, Bob. You're providing a very good distraction for what I'm needing here. Ow! Are we about to get into a fight there, sir? Yeah. Well, there's 15 damage to ice or to Gobbet. That's not that horrible. That could be worse. Okay, what did you do just now? I think you summoned more ads. I'm going to be ready to try and take this thing out. So we're going to rush up here and rip some armor. Actually, let's stun the thing. Hopefully these flames don't come back. -3, that's good. I want to go ahead and get to Duncan. Put out that fire. Is the fire gone? Okay, now we can hit her. Let's heal myself up. That's going to be a 3. That's alright. That's what we need to do. Now, we got to summon a spirit. But let's get back. Oh, right here on the line. Good, 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 good. Now, ISO, since we can actually shoot. What's the chance? 36%? Oh, we hit. That's something. Let's keep it going. And Bob. Oh, Bob, you missed. But now it probably is nasty. Ow. AoE. And it just hit Bob again. We might have to heal Bob. 1 damage in cover, that's fine. Duncan is right where he needs to be. We still have... Man, I don't really... Oh, we can heal Bob. Alrighty, that's fine. I am okay with this. Let's introduce ourselves. Actually, can we hit... We can only hit him. Alright. There we are. Little damage is damage. I'm okay with this. Life's going down. $14 damage. And from what I'm seeing, it does not lose action points. So we're going to stun this one. Gobbet, you have... We can't summon. Oh wait, yes we can. We summon a wildfire. And wildfire is awesome. We're gonna get you behind cover here, wildfire. Because we want you in the fight for as long as possible. And what else do you have? Explode. And mana charge. Alright. Gonna cast fire on you. I don't know if I actually hit. More boom. Oh! Oh! Okay. She's almost dead. I can't target her anymore. Was that it? Let's focus on the ads then, if that's the case. Duncan, you're in prime position for this. 16. Well, let's see if she comes back from the dead. Bob? There we go. Heal up just a little bit. You're gonna hang out there. 1 damage to Duncan. As long as you're behind cover, you're in pretty good shape, I think. Yeah, she's down. Awesome. Let's refresh my armor. And you guys chose a wrong person to group up next to. I'd like to think, at least. There we go. Now we will finish you off with a punch. Gobbet, let's get over here. All of your stuff's going into these guys. I'm curious if these are summoned and I can disperse them. I didn't even think about that. Just keep lighting this one up. There, ISO. That one's down. Good. None of these are in mercy kill range. Go forth, Undead Bob. Keep healing yourself. In the Nightmare, we've got a fiery explosion. It's an AoE. How many will these hit? 1, 2. It looks like it's going to hit both of them. Ow! Okay, Sean is on fire. That's not good. That could have been better. Now, if they stay like this, we can just have Wu throw grenades. So much for that. Gobbet dodged. Let's focus on you since you are the highest in terms of health. We're back to our 3 AP though, so we need to be aware of that. And no more haste, because Gobbet is using all of her stuff for Bob and the wildfire. Oh, so close. Oh, wildfire went away. Eesh. Bob cannot be healed. Well, we'll cast haste on the monk then. And now let's run up here and just punch this nightmare, see if we can kill him. Crap. ISO, steady shot. How about a aim shot? A little too far away. Duncan, you got mercy kill on this nightmare, though I don't know if the nightmares particularly deserve mercy. For 10 damage. Oh, he escaped. Goodbye, Bob. However, Bob was very, very useful that one turn that we used him. Or this one little fight. Refresh my killing hands. It took Sean a while, but he is a very good damage dealer now, provided when he actually hits something. And a good tank. And at least, if anything, he's good at crowd control. Now, we still have you to deal with. I completely spaced about you. Let's use my heal. Can we still take cover? Yes, we can. ISO, let's get you behind cover as well so we can start plinking. Because of your combat suite, doesn't cost you any AP to reload. Plink, plink. Come on. And finish off that guy. Is it just us now? Yeah, there's only one enemy. And we are in range. So let's run up and go for a tase. Look how much ground he can cover. Not hit anything, he's probably too tired by that point, but that's okay. Now, are you a hostile spirit? No, you are not a hostile spirit. Well, that was worth a shot, at least. And you're behind cover. Alright, ISO. 57% chance. Do I have to move up? I think I might have to move up. Little too far away. Let's have Duncan take your position. and go for a... Well, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and... yeah, you're the melee fighter, aren't you? You don't have any ranged attacks. That's unfortunate for you. Unfortunately, you are on this dragon line, which is not the ideal thing I would like for you to be standing on. 5 damage. Your AP is going down at an exponential rate. 19. Okay, well I did what I could do here. And acidic fog. Let's pump up ISO's aim. And hit for a little 6 damage. 66% chance. There we go. As you watch, Qian Ya's blast mark and broken body begins to reform. Her gown knits itself back together, black blood wicking onto the floor. Slowly, terribly, she begins to laugh. You cannot kill us, meat. You have not even seen us. Her voice fills with mockery. This form is but a shadow, a droplet of divine essence filtered through a keyhole. Gobbet scans the room, her eyes glinting. I think that it's telling the truth. That thing over there isn't Qian Ya, just a figment of an enormous astral entity. The little ones, the servitors, are all parts of her too. The glow in her eyes fades, and she bites her lip. We are so fracked. Qian Ya begins to cackle. The rat servant sees the truth of it, glimpses us as we really are. Were you to behold our full magnificence, your mind would wring itself into pulp. The crumpled form of Qian Ya rights itself and begins to rise. You will see, slave thing. We will show you a world not meant for mortal eyes. You will see. Uh-oh. What is going on here? Oh dear. That looks like a portal, guys. And that was, I guess, just the first fight. And we will continue the fight in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time for maybe the final showdown. Later days, everyone.